After the province released its plan for sending students back to school, swarms of Saskatchewan parents took to social media to voice their concerns. Many say they expected the province to make masks mandatory or ensure small class sizes.
Just felt like this plan is way too vague, way too reactionary rather than preventive. All I kept hearing was, we'll wait and see, we'll wait and see. And I just think that that is a completely backwards approach.
Another parent says her job is dependent on her children being able to return to school. She also says her eldest child deals with ADHD and anxiety issues.
The 3 months not being in school have been very difficult on her, and her mental health has suffered quite a bit from that. And neither of my kids did very well with online learning. And so my worries are in their education suffering if we weren't to go back to school. But that being said, I still worry about the virus.
Saskatchewan's plan emphasizes normalcy in schools with a few extra health precautions. But some parents say normalcy is not high on their list of concerns.
Well, I have an 8-year-old and a 3-year-old, and they know that things aren't normal. They completely understand that things are not normal. But they aren't stupid, and they are capable of adjusting and adapting and showing resilience.
Trevor Aikman has an 11-year-old son who is supposed to return to school next month. He took to Twitter to voice his concerns over what he calls a plan that is lacking in detail. He wants to know what the government will do if infection rates increase.
If you're confident that September 1st we can go into the classroom, I'd like to know what you're basing that confidence on. Is it a certain threshold of infection rate? If it goes over, what happens? Does it automatically click over to home learning? Does it automatically click over to, 50%, part-time, 3 days a week, whatever?
The province's plan also does not require on-site testing and screening.
Walk on the door, their temperature is being taken. Well, where are we going to find the people to take the temperature? Well, that's where the government comes in to back people up, to back up the schools to make sure they have what is needed. I want to know what the plan is if a student tests positive or if a staff member tests positive. I don't want those people punished, of course. I just want to know what the plan is. Do you quarantine the classroom? Do you quarantine the whole school?
An online petition has also been launched to push for a better plan. More than 2,700 people have signed it so far. The petition calls for a new plan that includes more money, more detailed protocols, and more protection for students and those working inside schools. Laura Sharpaletti, CBC News, Regina.